Hello, storytellers. Welcome to Storytelling Tarot. My name is Jada K. Story, and I am so excited to have you here with me today. We have another impromptu live, y'all. I must be feeling real good. I don't know what's going on. Feeling really good. So today, I just want to pull some cards for y'all. So we're going to do some fast and free or donation-based readings, and I'm so excited to do it today. I don't think I've ever done this here. I definitely do donation-based readings or free readings on Instagram if you're following me on Instagram, but I don't think I've done that here. So here we are. We're going to do it today. Let me see what y'all saying in the chat so far. Hey, Marasia, I know it's a Friday surprise. I was feeling it. Hey, Sydney. Hello, Sunten Light. Ooh, so glad I turned my notifications on. That's right. You got to stay ready so you ain't got to get ready. I know that's right. Hello. Happy Friday. Mind your healing. Hi, Tanisha. Excited to see what this one's about. Been a long time since I caught a live. Hi, by the way. I'm glad to see you here. Hello from Philly. Okay, period. Hi, Elizabeth. Hello, y'all. Hey, Marisha said you already know. I already know. Hey, Ninyasha, I saw your comment. You asked about Zimbabwe. Give me some time. You asked about becoming a member if you are in Zimbabwe. Let me figure out the answer because I'm not sure. But I also want to thank you for your willingness to join the Storytelling Tarot fam and wanting to support my work. So I'm going to find out the answer and I'll get back to you. Hey, Aaron, long time no see. So good to see you here. Hello. That's right. Chrisana's right. Like the video. Okay, period. Sydney says they already have a question. Cause so you feel something coming. Okay, period. Hey, Ika. Hi, love. Oh, it's so good to see y'all. Okay. I am hype. If you couldn't tell, I am very hype. Give me just a second here to make sure that I have everything the way I have it set up, the way I need it set up. Let me check. Child, let me refresh. Okay. Hold on. Let me get my keyboard out and check something real quick, and then we're going to get started. If you have a question, like I said, I'm doing free readings. I'm going to do like a quick, fast little something. I'm going to try not to go all deep into mediumship today. I want to try to get to as many people as I have the energy for. If you want to leave a donation, if you're like, Jada, I can't just accept a free reading, if that's you, or you just want to support me, you can always leave a super chat that is available in somewhere in the chat function watching, you should see the little button that says like if you want to pay Jada for her work. Or you can click the link in the description box, and that will take you to where you can either use your Google Pay or Apple Pay to support me there. But otherwise, these are completely free. That's only if you feel so moved and you want to bless me on this Friday, you know. Give me just a second. I'm trying to make sure that things are set up the way I want them set up. Ooh, don't want that there. Y'all so funny. Hey, Olivia. Yeah, you got here early. You got here. Hey, slight beat. I only have on a little lip gloss, a little liner, and some mascara. I don't have anything on my face, child. Wow. See, look at you being here in the right place at the right time, Ika. You didn't even get a notification. You ready. If you have a question, go ahead and put a Q in front of it. Q, and then what your question is. Put a Q in front of it, so that I know. And I need to find a way to write your names down so I don't get. So go ahead and start putting y'all's names in. Not your name. Put a Q and then the question. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, no, that's not what I want. That's not what I want. So we have today. Today's the 18th. Wow. Hey, while we're doing all of this, we're getting everybody ready. Has anybody seen Sinners yet? I'm excited about seeing it. I'm excited about that. Have y'all seen Sinners? Don't spoil it, but I just want to know. All right. All right, I see y'all's questions coming in. Great. I'm going to try to get to as many as I can. I will let y'all know when the line is closed. Let me start saving these, make sure I'm not missing them. Yes, Sydney says they're going to go see it tonight. I'm going tomorrow. I can't wait. Oh, thank you. You said the skin is skinny. We give thanks for that. I guess I should have given some parameters on the kind of questions, because I see this first question and it's like a yes or no question, which is this question right here. It's like a yes or no. I try to stay away from yeses and nos only because I believe that you are the authority on your own life. And so the cards can give yeses and nos. But I think that there are other ways that we can use or ask the cards a question that will be more helpful. Because if I just pull out a card and I say yes or no, is that going to help you, Danielle, or would something else be more helpful? Right. So I will answer your question. But I'm also going to find a more expansive way, if that's okay with you, to answer that. Oh, period. Yeah, Elizabeth says that she's going to watch the movie tomorrow and see if she can spot the hoodoo. Yeah, I heard there's a lot of hoodoo stuff going on, so I'm really excited about that. All right, cool. All right. Y'all came ready with the questions, okay? See, that's why I want to go fast, because I wanted to be able to get to everybody. Yeah, Danielle, that's how can I feel like myself again? That's a more empowering question. So we're going to use that one. All right. So I'm going to try to write down these names real quick. And then, let me see. I don't know. That's the end of my line for now. Okay. Got Sydney, Elizabeth, we have Mind Your Healing, we have Uriah B. Hello. Can somebody let me know if the chat is still subscriber only? I know I set it up that way, but I want to make sure. Sun 10 Light. Morasia. Tanisha. Y'all came ready. I was like, nobody gonna be on here at this time on a Friday. I was proven wrong, child. Aaron, Ika, Croissant. Baby, I do not know how to spell croissant. Hold on. CROSSANT. Okay. Thank you for the super chat, Elizabeth. Oh my gosh, thank you. I don't know what that is in USD, but I thank you so much. I appreciate you. Oh, okay. You say your name is Jessica. Okay, I'm going to put that in parentheses. Thank you, Jessica. Okay. All right. Okay, so I'm going to take it down to the desk so y'all can see. This is what we have right here. Hopefully I did not forget anyone. Let me push this down. Maybe put it over here. Hopefully I did not forget anyone. Let me leave a comment real quick and tag it because I want to get through these people and see where my energy is because I want to be compassionate to myself. Give me a second. Hey, Lemmy. Welcome in. Listen, I'm about to close this line, so if you have a question, you want to get in there, I would go ahead and go put it in there. You get to put a Q in front of your question so I can find it, and we're gonna get started. Ooh, Ninyasha came in there with the quickness. Okay. Yep. All right. Okay, Lemmy, I'm gonna put your name here because I know I trust you in the spirit. You're gonna put it. Ika, do you want me to use your reframe question instead? I see you added a new one. In what ways can I improve? Got it. Okay, I'll use that one. Okay. I just closed the line. Go ahead and let me pin it for anyone who's coming in. Let me put this here. Line is currently closed. All right. Got it. Oh, y'all really can't even see. Hold on. Let me go. There we go. Okay. Elizabeth, I see your questions. I got it. All right. Let's go. Starting with Danielle. How can I feel like myself again? Well, first, I want to give thanks to the ancestors, spirits, and guides, those who walk with me and empower me to do this work. Let's see. Ooh. 5 of Cups. 5 of Cups. How can Danielle feel like themselves again? So, first of all, the first thing that's coming up immediately with the 5 of Cups is you are going to have to feel your feelings. Whatever you're doing to that might be avoiding the hard feelings is actually keeping you stuck. It's okay for you to be where you are. Even if it feels bad and feels uncomfortable, it's okay for you to be where you are. Acknowledging the pain of the moment and acknowledging the discomfort of the moment is fine. And it's important for the progression, like where you want to go. Because if you skip over this part, then you'll feel like disconnected from yourself. And spirit wants you to remember your wholeness. That includes the hard feelings and the painful points. So the first thing is important for you to feel. It's important for you to feel. And to trust the feelings that come up, like as hard as they may be. Let's see for how can Danielle feel like themselves again. So that's the part of the journey that people don't want to talk about, is that it means that you might have to cry, that you might have to yell and scream, that you might have to really like be in that feeling longer, right? With the Ten of Pentacles, you're going to need support. You cannot get back to yourself, Danielle, without support. Like, this is not just this is not a solo project. This is a group project. In order for you to get back to yourself, look with the world is the card of those gathering. So you need community care. You need other people. You need other people to bring their resources to you to help build you up. So this is not only your responsibility to bring you back to you. It may also be beneficial for you to be in the world, to not be isolated and by yourself. That's not what's going to benefit you at this time. What else is there? Is that it? Yeah, that's all that I have. Connecting with your family. That can be your family of origin or your family, or your chosen family. Children, inner children even. That's what's going to help you come back to you, as you need to get back to your roots somehow. Yeah. Is there anything else, Spirit? No, that's all that I have for you, Danielle. I hope that is helpful in getting you on your way. I saw there was a question. Ika asked what this is. This is a Remarkable 2. This is a Remarkable 2. I love it. This is what I use. It's a Remarkable. You got it. It's a Remarkable 2, and I love it. I use it for all my client work. It's amazing. Okay, I hope that was helpful. I'm going to move on to Sydney. Sydney says, what the heck a doodle is going on in my love life, because I can feel someone breathing down my neck, Jada. Okay. Oh, okay. Let's see. Let's see. What the heck a doodle. Thank you, spirits, guys. Let me spray myself. Y'all, sometimes I wish when I was doing these readings, I had like background music. Not like elevator music, but like something like a vibe. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like I need a vibe. All right. Spirit, what's going on? What's going on with Sydney's love life? What? That wanted to come out. The Hermit. Not they say you already know. What's going on with the love life? The Hermit, and one more. And the Knight of Swords. Yeah. Yeah, with the Knight of Pentacles. So, yeah, Sydney, there's definitely some movement and some shift that's happening in your love life. There may be one or two people that you're sensing. See that you have these two knights. One of them you may hear through, like, someone may be trying to reach out to you, might want to call you, text you, email. There's social media, like there's something, you might even have somebody who's like watching you. So it's interesting that you said that you can feel someone breathing down your neck. You might literally have somebody looking at your social media. This feels like your energy. You are just kind of doing your thing. You really into yourself as source kind of vibe. You just doing you. It feels like there's somebody who might be watching you, wanting to connect with you. Yeah, looking for messenger of impulse and opportunity. Somebody who's kind of like looking for their way into that. There's somebody else though who's more like they're also watching, but they're gonna have a more intentional approach, and they're probably going to like find ways to show up for you in a way that makes them stand out from everybody else. So I think that there probably are at least two people who are. Yeah, I mean, you see him, right? there's two, right? Oh, hold on. I'm hearing no, not two. Is it just one? There's one. Okay. One of these energies, Sydney, then. Okay. Give me Ace of Swords. Okay, yeah. All right. So no, I don't think there's two. I'm glad I was corrected. I think that they're going back. This feels like one person, but I think they're trying to figure out like what to do. I do think I see Clarity Way or the Ace of Swords is what made me change my mind. Because I think that they're trying to figure out not really so much figure you out, but figure out like, do they got a shot with you? Whether or not they should shoot their shot. It feels like they might even be like talking to their friends about like, do you think I should go for it or not? Like they may have different people in their ear. There definitely feels like opposing energies where like part of them is like, go for it. Another part is like, wait. But yeah, they're really checking you out. You kind of over here, like you hermiting, you doing that whole, like you focusing on you going into the depths of yourself. But I do think that there is somebody. I think that there's someone who's at least crushing on you. And they're trying to figure out what's the best way that will actually make an impact in Sydney's life. So yeah, that's what I got with that. Let me know how that goes, boo. I love that. Wow. All right. On to Elizabeth. Elizabeth says, can I trust things will work with CTI work? Okay. Can I trust that things will work out with CTI work? Okay. And I know that you also had another question as well, Elizabeth. I'll see if I have, if I can get that one too. Can I trust that things will work with CTI work? That's like a yes or no, but I'm just going to look at the energy. What's going on with the CTI work? Yeah, what's going on with the CTI work? Justice. Two of Swords, Temperance. It's kind of like this, to be honest. With the Nine of Swords. There seems like there's something hanging in the balance, honestly, with this. Elizabeth, I feel like something is hanging in the balance. Like something, there's, I don't know, there's like someone, hold on, happening too fast. I don't know if there's a decision like pending, like something that needs to be decided by someone else. But it seems like somebody's like weighing their options, so to speak. Like there's something hanging in the balance. That's what I'm getting for sure. Something's hanging in the balance. What should Elizabeth do about it? Ten of Pentacles. You should focus on what is stable. You should focus on what is stable, what you know is supportive, what is foundational for you. Rely on what you can control, and that is foundational for you. It seems like you are actually very supported. So wherever your function is within this work, you are supported. Look to where the money is. And that seems like wherever the conversations or whatever's going on with like money, that is how this thing is going to go. So it could be that whatever makes this kind of up and down is a money thing. But for you, the advice is to hold steady to what you know is a firm foundation for you. But this is kind of giving to me, don't put all your eggs in one basket. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. And then you said a second one, if you get time, what's up with these two men? Oh, you got two men. Okay. Okay, what's up with these two men? Can you tell me, Elizabeth, if it's romantic or platonic or professional? So I just can get an idea. Hey, boo. Listen, I'm running through them pretty quick. So if I get to the end and I still have space, then you can feel free to jump in. Yeah. Same thing for you, Anya. If you hang out at the end and I still have spoons, then you can jump in. Okay, Elizabeth says romantic. All right, so we're going to say dude number 1, dude number 2. What's up with dude number 1? Elizabeth, this is what we're going to do. I want you to think. We have dude 1, dude 2, right? Elizabeth, in your mind, I want you to get in your mind who dude 1 is and get in your mind who dude 2 is. Just so you know, as I'm reading for those energies, you know who they are. All right. So let's see. Dude 1. What's up with dude 1 for Elizabeth? Ooh. Okay. Dude 1. Before I even go into dude 2. Dude 1. Is this dude 1 sees Elizabeth? Okay, dude 1 was interesting. How dude 1 sees you is they're attracted to you. They think you fine. And I don't know if this is somebody you work with or not, but I don't know why I get the sense that like this particular person is trying to figure out how they feel. I think there is a definite attraction that he has for you, but I think that he's trying to figure out I don't know if like they don't really know what to do with it, right? It could even be like, not that they're like not sure about you, but I think that it could also be with the Two of Pentacles. They're trying to figure out like they may have more than one option. That they might be looking at a couple of options of people that they're interested in. They could also just be trying to figure, like it could also be overwhelming to them. Like they might be like, you like as the Empress, like you kind of like stop them in their tracks, kind of like in a surprising way. So it could be that it's like shocking to them and they're just like, oh wow, like it's hard to focus because I'm thinking about the Empress that is Elizabeth. So we like that. Okay, so that's dude 1. But yeah, I do think that there's an attraction. I do think that there's something that is also distracting him though. Could be you, but yeah. So dude 2, Page of Cups. Okay. What's going on with dude 2? Page of Swords. Are both of these dude 2? Okay, so this dude 2 is a little more immature. There's a little and don't read judgment into that word when I say immature. There's young energy. So I don't know, this person might be younger than you. But there's something about them that's a little less mature. Their energy feels like they can be like really fun and flirty. They might be someone who likes to like flirt via like text or email or like send notes. Like they kind of give me like that. That's how they like to express express themselves or express affection, as the card says. Um, what's due to think about, Elizabeth? They're Two of Swords. They're still trying. They're also trying to figure out what is this about this thing about people like not really being sure. It's almost like one foot one in, one foot out. This person could definitely have a crush on you because it's the Page of Cups, but with the indecision or with the Two of Swords, I would say that they're still trying to figure out. I don't even know if it's figuring out how they feel. I think that they're not willing to act on anything. It might be all feeling, right? Like they might be talking about it to others or thinking about it or like even being very flirtatious, but I don't think that they're taking it very seriously. I don't think that they're going to act on it in any particular way. Anything else with that? Nope, that's what I'm getting from that. I hope that was helpful for you. Moving on. Oh, okay. They're younger. Yeah, that's what it was giving. I was like, okay, 2 pages? Yeah, it's giving that they're younger than you. Yeah. Okay, let's move on to Mind Your Healing. Where's this relationship going, child? Okay. All right, where's this relationship going? For those who are just coming in, people listen. The folks were ready. Y'all came ready with the questions. So the list filled up pretty fast. Where's this relationship going? For Mind Your Healing. Where's the relationship going? The relationship on Mind Your Healing's mind. Where's it going? 5 of Wands. 6 of Wands. Gonna be rocky for a little bit, but it's gonna end up being all right. There's a lot of passion here. It feels like it's a lot of confusion as well. So I don't know if it's like a will they, won't they. I don't know if it's like on again, off again. I don't know if it's like we are already committed, but things have just been really hard. Whatever fits your narrative, whether it's in something I named or something different, it feels like things feel really hard and contentious right now, or just confusing. And it's just like, what is going on? The 6 of Wands says it's going to be okay. You're going to eventually like find the success that you're looking for. You're going to eventually like, if this is somebody that you are willing to make it work with, someone that you really like, you all are giving the energy of like perseverance, like we want to actually make this work, then I could see it going really well, and I could even see it being like very visible. The 6 of Wands is a very visible card, so like if it's like a like a situationship that doesn't really go anywhere, it becomes like, oh, we're official and we're letting people know. That's kind of what I mean by it being visible. But yeah, little contentious right now. Kind of like seems like there might be some internal battles in one or both of y'all, but eventually I think that things are going to work out just fine. So I would just say, if you are in the conflict garden, as it says, if you're in the garden of conflict, whether that's internal or external, what do you need to learn in this moment so that by the time you transition into the 6 of Wands of success, that you will be okay with what is shown, with what is visible, with what is being seen and projected out as it pertains to you in the relationship and the relationship as a whole. Like, who are we as a unit, right? I'm thinking about Sobonfu Somé, who wrote, y'all, what is the name of that book? I can see it. I'm trying to see if I can find it on my shelf real quick. I can't think of it now, but I'm so sad because I love that book. Somebody in the comments help me out. But the book that Sobonfu Somé wrote, in which she's talking about community and relationship, and it is in a very heteronormative way. So this is not to assume heteronormativity on you, Mind Your Healing. But when in the Daguerre tribe, the idea is that you have these two individuals who have their own spirit, their own calling, their own purpose, right? And when those two come together, it's like they create their own third entity. They become a new being with a new purpose, and that utilizes what the individuals brought. And so that's what I mean by, if you are in the conflict right now, what are you making with that person? Where you come out as something new that you are proud of, like, so that it is a moment of glory, as the card says. So yeah, so that's what I will offer to you. That's what I'm seeing in the cards. Yeah. Every time I click back over here, thank you, Spirit of Intimacy. I'm so sad that I didn't remember that. Thank you, Uriah. I appreciate you. Okay, I'll let you know when I get there about the question. Thank you for your assistance. I'm like, child, how I forget that book? All right, I hope that was helpful. And Uriah's question is, will I be able to find mold-free housing by May 1st? Okay. Let's see what the cards say, and then I'll let you know if we need to ask a different question or something else. I want that to be a yes for you, because I don't want you living nowhere with mold. I want you to be well. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Things are turning. Okay. The Wheel of Fortune is upright, and I do have reversals in here. Okay. Give me something else with this Wheel of Fortune for Uriah, for finding mold-free housing by May 1st, by the top of the month. Give me one more Wheel of Fortune. And the Hanged Man. The card of movement, and then the card of stagnancy with the Two of Pentacles. Okay. All right. So, but you have this with the Two of Pentacles. What I like about this, that's one of those cards where it can literally go either way. So, it's literally yes and no. So, me, a hoodoo, when I see an answer like this, meaning to me, that means that the power can be in your hands if you want it to be. So then I'm gonna ask a follow-up and ask them, what does Uriah need to do to move this along in the way that they need it to, so that they can have that? Because it feels like there's something that can be done, whether that's like an interception, whether that's spiritual work or something like that. Because the Two of Pentacles gives that. What's the advice for Uriah? Six of Swords. Better things ahead. Is there another card to pull? Okay. All right. How willing are you to go to places that you haven't yet considered? The Wheel of Fortune shows movement. The Hanged Man then shows stagnancy, or something slows down and there's stillness. And so that's why I say it's yes and no. Is yes, I think you can find a place by May 1st. The question is it going to be what you expected it to be? Is it going to be everything that you want? It may not be. But Spirit is saying there are better things ahead for you. Because I know that Spirit don't want you in no place where there's mold either. But the question is, when you get to the place where there is no mold, is that a place where you can be? and I don't know what that means. I'm just telling you what I'm hearing. Is that an option that is okay with you? Because it seems like you have options, but it may or may not be what you're hoping for, if that makes sense. I'm trying to switch back and forth to the comments because I don't know. Let me know if that makes sense, Uriah. Oh, thank you, Meyer Healing, for the super chat. I appreciate you. You're so welcome. And that's right, Sydney. Like the live. Yes, definitely go check out the book. Uriah, let me know if that makes sense. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I could see the stuckness in the Hanged Man. So I don't know if there are going to be options that open up. Because I asked, what could you do? And the Six of Swords is movement. And so I don't know if that means like long distance movement. Like you leave Philly. Like you go further than you thought you would go. I don't know. I don't think it's returning any place. It feels like you're going someplace else that you might not have thought of or considered before. Is there anything else for Uriah? Here's what I can say. They're saying no, there's nothing else, but I will add this. With the Six of Swords, that lets me know that you have already come through a hellish time. And the Six of Swords offers tranquility and peace in a period of healing after a lot of shit has been kicked up. And so what I'm grateful for you is that things are going to like work themselves out for you. So as you see things kind of shifting and moving, ask yourself how you can lean into the shifts and the changes that are going to help you get to where you're trying to go. Yeah. This is not the end, Uriah. There is still life for you to live. There's still places for you to go. You may not see it yet, but that's why I say there's like a yes and a no. The Wheel of Fortune, when it's in the upright like this, like for me, often makes me think of how we can call upon the ancestors to like turn the wheel for me. Because I'm not exactly sure how to steer this boat. Can you turn the wheel for me? And I know that you probably have been someone who has cried out to the ancestors or cried out to your deities or cried out to your own inner self for help in this particular circumstance. But I guess what I want to offer you is can you allow yourself to believe even in the midst of like the discomfort of the now? Is there a small piece, a mustard seed, right, as the church folk would say, that will help you to believe that better things are coming, that the wheel of fortune is turning in your favor, even if you can't see it yet? What can you begin to notice? The simplest, the smallest winds of change that might be coming to help you move from that place of stagnancy so that you can thrive. But I feel like things are going to turn for you for sure. The question is, can you believe it yet? And if the answer is no, I can't believe that right now. Okay. You can try again tomorrow. All right. I'm sending you so much love, Sib. Thank you for allowing me to read for you. All right, we're going to move on to Jessica. Ashe. And I'm believing with you. I'm going to add my faith to your faith. I'm believing with you. All right. Jessica says, where should I direct my efforts and my job money seeking? Okay. Where should I direct? Let's see. Where should Jessica direct their efforts? Oop. Where should I direct their efforts? Okay. Queen of Wands, Seven of Wands. Keep doing what you're doing, baby. Supporter of ambition and business success. You have to stoke the fire that is inside of you at this time, and then use that fire to go out and go get it. Whatever creative pursuits that you have, that could also be the fire. What are the things that you do that are not for money, that are not work? Like really using that to kind of like hone in your creative energy. Something that's just yours. That's necessary, because if we're talking about Seven of Wands, that's someone who's trying to not get knocked down a peg, right? Like they're very defensive about holding their place. Something, you got to hold your feet to the fire. In other words, you have to keep doing what you're doing. Even when you're not seeing the signs of improvement, you are actually doing something by holding your position. You are still making yourself available and receptive to what the divine will bring into your life. So Spirit is saying, hold your position. And do something for your fun and pleasure in the meantime as well. I know that it's really hard when you're like looking for a leg up when it comes to money, when it comes to career. But Spirit is saying like you have all the things you need at this time. There's really nothing more that you need. The only thing is to really cultivate that your creativity. Don't lose your fire for the things that light you up. Like don't let the circumstances like douse out your passion. Keep it going. Any workings? No. Okay. I was going to see if there's any workings that you might need to do. I don't think so. Tap into your pleasure and play and get creative with that. Get creative with that. Is there anything else here? There's something else here. You have the sun at the bottom of the deck. I think that you're really close. Real close. The sun is harvest. So I think that you're really close. So that's why I think they want you to just hold your position. Don't back down now. Don't shift. If things have been kind of quiet for a little while, don't shift and think, oh, I got to do something different. Stay with whatever it is you have been doing, because your harvest is coming real soon. So that's why you need to continue to build yourself up and have fun and enjoy yourself. Cause yeah, there's something around the corner for you. Okay. Now I'm complete. Okay. I hope that was helpful, Jessica. Hello. Yes, it was The Spirit of Intimacy. That was the book that I was forgetting. Marasia, your turn, boo. All right. Marasia says, I want to switch it up and ask about love. Feeling flirty. Okay. It is Friday's Venus Day. I think that's a cute way to feel, is flirty. All right. Spirit, tell me what's going on with Marasia's love life. Oh. Okay, got the Hierophant. What's going on with Marasia's love life? What's tea? What's happening there? Well, I see what love means for you with the Hierophant. You looking for your spouse. Or is it your spouse is looking for you? Oh. What's going on with your love life? there is definitely some sort, there's definitely a person. There's definitely a person. Page of Cups, usually when that comes up, when you're talking about love life, that's like crush energy. It's appropriate that you said flirty, because that's flirty energy. Page of Cups is very flirty, very fun. But this feels like this is Maraja's energy. Yeah, this feels like you. So I feel like your energy right now is you are in a state of like allowing yourself to feel like the flirty energy that's around you. But it doesn't feel like it's a frivolous thing. Like the Hierophant here is showing that this is something that you, so maybe there's a person in your life that you're like, oh, you could be forever. You could be, the Hierophant is about commitment. The Hierophant is about the traditional ways. And if we're talking about love, that can usually be serious commitment or marriage. So somebody's marriage material. And with this Ace of Wands, there's something here that's kind of hot. So what the aunties used to say, sometimes you hot in the pants. This is really cute. This does feel like your energy. Are you asking me to ask about the other person's energy? Because right now, what I'm seeing from here, based off this being your energy, that you are one open to playfulness and also commitment. Like you're not here to play around. I used to saying words, so I want to make that make sense. You are being playful, flirty, fun, sexy, sensual, and you're putting your heart into it, and that means that you are taking it seriously. It doesn't give fling. Like I would normally say, like Page of Cups, Knight of Cups can sometimes be fling. That doesn't really give this because the Hierophant is here. So this is letting me know that you, it's giving like you want to fuck, It's not nighttime yet, Jada. Why are you talking like that? Yeah, it's giving like these are the things that you're really deeply desiring, and that energy is prime. Like that is something that you're allowing to build in you, and you ready to settle down because you ready to sit that cat on somebody. Yeah. Is that yes to me asking about that other person's energy? Is that what you were asking? Toward you or your energy toward them? Jessica said I needed to hear this because this voice is quiet in me and I ended up thinking I'm being too easy on myself, probably because I'm super hard on myself. I'm so glad. I know you laughing about the thing I just said about the cat. That's what this is giving. That's what this is giving. Their energy. Okay. Okay. Spirit, whatever I am allowed to know about the person on Maraja's mind, will you let me know? Whatever I am allowed to know, will you let me know about the person on Maraja's mind? What kind of person is this? Four of Cups, Three of Swords, the Moon. They're going through it. It seems like there's something that they're hiding. No, it's not something that they're hiding. I think that emotionally they're just not in the best place emotionally. Might even be spiritually. Like they might just be trying to find their way. It feels like they're just kind of like in a searching place spiritually. Could be due to some kind of hurt or grief, as this says. I don't get the sense that they are really looking for or interested in love right now. It almost feels like they're kind of going through a dark night of the soul right now. Maybe right now what they're like really needing is like friendship, Because it seems like they've been hurt recently, or maybe they're just thinking about hurt. recounting like things from the past, because the moon can also be like things from the past, ghosts from the past, like shadows and things like that. So it's, yeah, it feels like they're really kind of actually emotionally and spiritually kind of like moving through a lot. They might not show that on the surface, because the moon is the things that are hidden. So they might not show it on the surface, but internally they really kind of going through it right now. So I would just be mindful. Yeah. See, you have the Two of Wands at the bottom. So I would just say whoever this person is, I would say, like I said, it seems like they're not really interested in romance right now. But I don't think that that means that they're not someone to get to know with the Two of Wands. I think that that means it might move at a different pace. But yeah, they seem like they're really kind of like moving through some hard things right now. But, you know, I don't know if that's because they're already involved or not. But I will say that they're just energetically in a different place, it seems like, than you. Your energy feels very like, you know, flirty and sexy and all of that. And they're just kind of like, whoo, you know? So there's something that's tying up their energy right now. So I don't know if they have the capacity for that right now. But I don't think that that means don't get to know them. I think that that means just be in control of your energy and let them be in control of theirs. Hi, Winter. And Marasia, you know, you and I can always chat later if you need to. Hey, Winter baby. Or Winter Fresh. All right. Moving on to Tanisha. What does Spirit need me to know about closing any cycles or chapters I am ending in my life right now? Ooh, I like that question. I like that question, Tanisha. Let's see. What does Spirit want you to know about closing things up? You trying to wrap stuff in a bow, huh? Okay, that wanted to be seen. 10 of Wands. Oof. They said wrap it up and wrap it up fast. And the Two of Swords. Okay, so you are definitely closing chapters right now, Tanisha. Spirit is saying also you don't need to know every single detail about what's ahead. Don't get caught up in the details about what's ahead. If you know you're supposed to go, then go ahead and go. Put down the things that are so heavy. So heavy. And if you feel like I can't do that, then what can you do to lighten the load? Because that you are carrying a lot. You are carrying a lot. And I don't know if it's like, ask yourself this question. What are the ways that I'm adding pressure to myself right now? What are the ways that I am overwhelming myself right now? What are the things that I am continuing to do that is keeping me on this like hamster wheel where I'm just like trying to figure out all these different things? Where can I release and let go? And in addition to that, how do I tune into my own body about the next steps? Because I don't know if this is you. I don't know if you were in a state of like, I don't know what's next. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know how it's going to happen. I think Spirit just wants you to just move. Yep. Ace of Swords. Just move. Just move. With the clarity that you already had. Sometimes getting too far ahead complicates the path. Focus on what's right in front of you. Focus on what's right in front of you with the clarity that you already have. Let that be your North Star, so to speak. Yeah. That's all I got for you, boo. You got the Queen of Swords here to protect showing up as well. So there's a lot of swords here. So, a lot of you've been trying to figure out a lot of things in your mind. So just get really clear on the next step And if steps, if you're trying to get a whole 1 A through Z type plan, that might be muddying up and making it more difficult than it needs to be. So I would just say be clear on what is the next thing, what's going to be supportive for you to just take a step so that you're not sitting in a place where you're not moving at all. But part of the lack of movement could also be that you're carrying a lot. So release as much as you can. That's what I got for you, my dear. I hope that is helpful. You're so welcome, my dear. Let us move on to look at my list. Aaron. All right. Hey, Aaron. Struggling with trying to find my authentic artistic voice creatively and just in general. I feel like anxiety is kicking my ass. Any tips? All right. Anxiety. Did y'all see the video? Don't you drop the video for anxiety, and it is amazing. It is amazing. I'm so sorry to hear that anxiety is kicking your ass, Aaron. That is not ever fun. And I trust that there'll be at least one little morsel that you can receive from this reading. All right. Struggling with trying to find authentic tongue twister. Authentic artistic voice creatively and just in general. How to find your authentic and artistic voice. All right. So I was going to pull a tarot card, but Aaron, I think I really want to pull one of these for you because this is feeling like I just go with the spirit. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you for being attentive to Aaron and to Aaron's deep desire to be in touch with their creative voice, their authentic self, their artistic self. What is the medicine? What's the answer? What do the ancestors want Aaron to know? What will help them move and be one with their voice? Molt. It says, it is time to shed the constriction costume you've been wearing and let your weirdest, freakiest, uncensored self out into the open. What old identities no longer make sense for you to squeeze into? What can be shed like an ill-fitting skin for you to move through the world more freely as your true, magnificent self? It is okay if the molting process feels ugly, messy, or downright uncomfortable and scary. Embrace the process and be ready to experience the pleasure of no longer hiding. Let your real self be seen by the world. Molt. There's a you that is your truest you, Aaron. That wants to be witnessed and held, and maybe that you is still unsure if it's fully safe to be witnessed by others. So I wonder if that truest you, which is not apart from you, it's inside of you, how you might honor them now. Not when the anxiety is over now, while you're anxious. Not when you're feeling good or better, but now when you're still wishing you were feeling good and better. How can you honor that you now in this moment and give them what they need. There are no rules to creativity. I know people try to sell you rules on all of that. People try to package and commercialize and all of that, compartmentalize creativity. And this is how you tap into your most creative self. And it's really all about you anyway. And this card is talking about that. Maybe it's not a going back to a time when you felt most creative, right? Like that was a question someone asked earlier. How do I get back to me? For you, Aaron, it may be, how do you go deeper within yourself to show yourself differently? What does creativity look like for you now? That doesn't have to look anything like how it used to. What does your inner voice want to talk about or share or paint or draw or whatever it is that you do that's creative? How do they want to express that now? And maybe part of getting to that truest self is just being present with what is now. The Aaron that's anxious, and giving that Aaron so much compassion and so much attention. Like, let that Aaron be needy. Let that Aaron be anxious for now. And what if you didn't do anything with it? But just hold space. But just be. And not punish yourself for not being creative at this very second. But be curious instead about what's going on with you. And let that kind of bring you back in here to your own body and to your own thoughts and to your own ideas. And not put yourself on the clock for how quickly you need to get over being anxious or how quickly you need to get to being creative. How can you just go slow instead? Molt. What's the constrictive costume you've been wearing? Are you ready to change clothes? It says it is okay if the molting process feels ugly, messy, or downright uncomfortable and scary. It's okay. Be with yourself in the process. Is there anything else? No, I feel complete there. I hope that was helpful. I don't know why it keeps jumping up all my things. Yeah, I'm glad that was helpful for you. Hey, April. Hi, boo. So good to see you. All right, we're going to move on to Ika. All right. All right. All right, Ika, you had a reframed question. I'm going to use the one that you changed. And you say, in what ways can I improve or move forward in my relationship situation that'll help me be with the companionship I'm looking for? Ashe. Let's see. I'm going to actually switch tarot decks too. I'm going to use this one for you. All right. In what ways can I improve or move forward in my relationship situation? I love this question, by the way. All right. Thank you, Spirit. In what ways can Ika move forward in their relationship situation that'll help them? It's a lot of Two of Swords today. Two of Swords? Oh, not the Two of Swords. Okay. All right. I said take it back. But we have seen the Two of Swords a lot. All right. What's the chord? What's the chord? What are the cards for Ica? Knight of Wands, Six of Wands. Oh, Mium. Okay, period. Period. Ica. You got some spirits out here that want you to be out. They want you to be seen, huh? They want you to be like out here, visible, out in the streets. They want you to be a little fast. That like they want you to explore. They want you to put yourself out there. They like be worshipped, right? What is your deepest desire? Nine of Cups says, baby, you can have it all. This is the posture your spirits want you to have. It's my party. All of this is for me. They want you to have many options. They want you to try all the flavors. You know what I'm saying? Like, they want you to like know what you want because you've given it a shot. I'm trying to keep this G rated, but they really want you to just be out here. They want you to have a good time. They want you to have a good time. They want you to really know what you can have, that you could have it all. They want you to have the most pleasurable, the juiciest, fun, and exploratory experiences. They want you outside. I don't know. I don't know why I'm getting the image of like a trust fall. Like, they also want you to trust how much you've grown, and trust the lessons that you've already learned, and trust that the battle scars from like previous relationships and like other things that you've gone through, like, they were difficult, and you still, like, you're here, you made it, you came out on top. And so they want that to also be seen. They want your testimony out front. They want you to be talking about how you've grown. They want you to talk about love. They want you to talk about sex and pleasure. They want you to be out here putting your stuff forward, putting yourself forward. And that is like, it's attractive. It's attractive. So yeah, they just want you to try all the things, try all the flavors, so to speak. Travel if you want. Do things that you've always wanted to do. It's was it Shonda Rhimes that wrote The Year of Yes? That's what it feels like for you. Like, you need to be saying yes and amen to your pleasures. Yes and amen. Yes, you can definitely change your question. Yes, exactly. 09 CS Cat. Hot girl spring. That's what it's giving. LOL. You know what? Yeah, that's what it was giving. You are so welcome, Erin. You're so welcome. I'm so glad it was helpful. Yeah, Ica, that's all I got for you, boo. Turn up. Turn up. Okay, moving on to, let me save that question. Moving on to Croissant, who asked for general advice. Ashe. General advice. General advice. Yeah, I want to split that. Okay. All right. Okay. 10 of Cups. All right. What's the advice for croissant? Croissant. How am I say croissant in a... All right. I said that that's French, but I definitely said it like with a Spanish accent. I cannot. All right. Oh, okay. I don't know why there seems to be a focus on family for you right now, Croissant. Um, mm, oh. Okay. All these cards. What's the card I'm supposed to focus on? The Six of Cups. The Knight of Cups. Okay. Mm. What have you been dreaming about lately? Like, I mean, like actually dreaming overnight. But also the dreams that you have for yourself. They are not too far fetched. Um, the dreams that you have for yourself in your life, they're not too far fetched. At all. Mm. Hmm. Give me just a minute to get clear. Let me cleanse so I can get clear. What's the advice here? I'm also hearing that it's okay for you to change your mind on what you thought you wanted. Um, and it doesn't have to and it doesn't have to mean that there's something wrong with the thing that you thought you wanted before or the ideal life that you thought you wanted before. It's okay if it shifts into something different. Um, it's okay for you to move forward at this time towards something that's more stable, that feels more in alignment or congruent. Like it's okay if you find yourself like shifting communities or shifting your workplace or shifting like your relationship shifting with people. Like it's okay because you might find that you find yourself at home someplace else and it's different from where you thought you would be. But what's important is that no matter where you go, that you always remember to take yourself with you. Like, I just said recently on a live stream that I was dealing with loss and feeling like loss or the act of leaving, pivoting, shifting is not as devastating as it could be as long as you take yourself. But for a long time, Jada, I felt like when I was leaving something that a piece of me was left with those people or left with that thing or left at that job, right? Like I felt like, oh, I put so much here, so I must stay right here. And Spirit has just been reminding me, no, you pick up and take everything with you. You take all yourself with you where you go. And so, I don't know, there's just something here about like wherever you go, make sure you take yourself, Croissant, and know that you don't have to leave or feel like there are remnants of you that are that you are abandoning. Take your whole self. And you are given permission to explore the new thing. And that doesn't have to mean that the old thing is a bad thing. It's just not giving you all of what you need. It might satisfy in some ways, but there's still more. Everything can be good and you can still want more. Everything can be satisfying and you can still want more. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Me personally, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. You can have happiness and money. You don't have to sacrifice one or the other. You can be spiritually satisfied and also have your tangible needs met. And if you have to transition and move things around so that can happen, that's okay. Just make sure that your values are intact as you shift things around. Is there anything else? That's all I have. I hope that makes sense. I had to kind of wait for that one to kind of land on me. So I hope that makes sense. I know that was a general reading, but hopefully. Yeah. Ashe. Okay, I'm glad. Ashe. Hey, Nikki. Hey, boo. Okay, moving on to Ninyasha, who gave me an updated question, which is, how can I follow closely to what Spirit is guiding me to do? Ashe. How can I follow closely to what Spirit is calling me to do? All right. Thank you, Spirit. How can the Lovers... Okay, so I'm already hearing stuff. And the Six of Cups. Okay, so what I was already hearing, Three of Wands at the bottom. For you to get going, Ninyasha, you have to do something you're actually connected to. Like, you cannot be a rule follower. You cannot. Okay, wait. Let me not say it like that so you don't feel like you have to never follow rules. That's not what I mean. Is you cannot rely on someone else's rules or someone else to tell you what to do. What gets you going, what helps you remain close to yourself and to Spirit, is to choose your own adventure, so to speak. You have to do what's aligned for you. You have to create your own relationship with the Spirit, with the spirits, with the ancestors. You have to create your own thing. And that is what keeps you motivated to keep going. And it seems like with the Six of Cups is that connection is something that maybe you used to do, maybe a very simple thing that you used to do that used to keep, that excites you, that is helpful. It could be something within your lineage. With the Six of Cups can be referring to your ancestors, like an ancestral practice. But it's not necessarily something that you can Google, how can I be close? You do this by leading yourself. Your question is, how can I follow closely? Spirit is saying, choose your path and walk it. Choose the path that's been laid before you. There's already a path before you. And so, yeah, for you, it feels like it's ancestral practices. So what is it that your ancestors did? What is it that is connected to you ancestrally that might not make sense to other people, but makes a lot of sense to you? Spirit says that is your pathway. That's what lets the gates open wide for you. Those ancestral practices, even the ones that maybe you don't, this is going to be kind of, you might not agree with them, or you might be unsure about them because maybe it's unpopular. Maybe people don't do it anymore, or maybe you feel like I don't have a teacher or anything like that. But you have there's something about you. It's almost like it's kind of hard to describe what I'm seeing. Is you have imprinted, you already have the answer. You just have to walk it. it's like an example of what I'm seeing is like for you, like when I say you can't follow other people's paths, like let's for instance say you were doing like some spell or something. I don't know. You doing something, say you trying to do something to bring money in, and you on TikTok or YouTube or whatever, and you see like, oh, this person said if I put this with this with this with this with this, then this is going to bring money in. But if as you try to do it, there's something in your spirit that's like, instead of using this, use this. If there's anything in you that's like, no, but that's not what the recipe said, you need to follow that other thing, because your spirits are like moving your hands, right? That's the kind of, I'm giving an example of what I'm seeing. So they're saying like, rely less on what you are seeing in the world and rely more on what's happening in here, because you know the way. And if you don't, even if you can't trust that they know the way, that you know the way, trust that they know the way. And they are leading you closer to you. But you know the way. Yeah. That's what I got for you. Oh, did I get it wrong? Oh, well, that was for Lemmy. Okay, well, somebody came through. You right. You absolutely right. Well, that's your answer, boo. I had to skip the line, honey. They said skip the line for you, I see. Okay. Still stands. That's your answer. Okay. Period. Oh, I see why. Because Ninyasha changed the question. Updated the question so they felt differently. So that's how that happened. Period. I hope that was helpful. I hope you were listening, because that was for you, boo. Now for Ninyasha. That was Lemmy's question. All right, Ninyasha. I love when y'all let me be human. Oh. You're welcome, beloved. All right. And then Yasha's question is, what does Spirit need me to know about this move I am about to make? Ashe. That's a good question. What does Spirit need me to know about this move I'm about to make? Every step I take. And y'all, I do think that my spoons are low, so this is gonna be the last reading for the night. But let me know in the comments if y'all want me to keep doing these, because I might just pop on every so often. Because sometimes, y'all, I really lose. I promise we're going to get to you, Ninyasha. I really be like, what do I need to do a pick a card on? What do I need to do a pick a card on? And I don't, if nothing comes to me, then I'm like, I don't know what to do. But I was like, I could just pull cards for people. And so, and answer your questions. So yeah. So thank y'all for coming out tonight. All right. Now, let's focus. Let me focus. Let me spray down. Thank you, Spirit. What does Ninyasha need to know about this move they are about to make? What do they need to know about the move? Queen of Pentacles. Yo. All these cards? All of them. Queen of Pentacles, the Empress, Seven of Pentacles, Four of Cups. Is this a physical move? Like an actual, like you moving locations, Ninyasha? Gotta update my chat. Okay, yes, I hear y'all. I see y'all. I'm gonna do more. Yes, I will definitely do more. Yes, I will drink water when I get off this live, I promise. Oh, Sydney, sometimes it's enough to see your face. You don't always gotta have a message. Thank you. You're right. I'm gonna lean into that. Is Ninyasha still here? Ninyasha might not be here, so I might just have to go off what my spirit is saying, because I don't see them in the chat. That's okay. Y'all have hung out for quite a while. Okay. What does Spirit want you to know about this move? It's not fuckery. That's strong. Because I was gonna say there's something afoot. I will say this: there are gonna be some external things that you cannot control. I'm hearing, for lo, I am with you. That's a scripture. For lo, I am with you. But even in the midst of the things that are beyond your control, like the divine is with you in it. And even when you feel like things may not be moving in the way that you think they should, the divine is still with you. The Queen of Pentacles and the Empress are both, like, these are mothers, okay? Mother. Both of these energies are coming forward to, one, remind you to take care of yourself first. Like, really, in the midst of things that are transitioning, make sure that you are carving out time for your actual, like, oh, it's my camera that's like not, there we go. It's your body that needs attention. So just like they were telling me in the chat to make sure that I drink water, like, what are the things that you can do to pour back into your body so that you do not run dry? Everything's going to work out, by the way. If you just needed to know, like, are things going to be okay? Yeah, things are going to work out. If it's a physical move, like it's the actual home that you're moving to, I think that things are going to be okay. I would check the plumbing. If it's a physical move, I would check the plumbing where you're going to make sure that things are okay in the home. Yeah. Also, if it's a physical move, beautify the place. Like, unpack all the way. Make it pretty. Make it yours. Make it your oasis. I saw Nikki say in the chat, repotting. I don't know what you're talking about, sis, but greenery, something about greenery. There's a lot of greenery in these cards. Like, having life and sources of life around you will be helpful. If you're like selling a home, I feel like you're going to make a good bit of money from it. If you're selling a home, if that applies. If you're wondering why I said that, it's because I had the Ten of Pentacles at the bottom. But ultimately, I think that this move is going to be great for your pocket. Be patient with yourself in the process. When you're in the middle of the transition, that's going to be the time for you to really take care of yourself and go slow and be patient with yourself and with others. It is going to work out, but that middle period is going to feel like, it's going to feel like, oh Lord, I'll be so glad when this is done. But when it's done, you're going to be like, okay, things are settled now. You're going to feel fine. Be receptive to the things that Spirit wants to do, and how the Spirit wants to bless you in the midst of it all. Because I do feel like there are many blessings here. You have the Queen of Pentacles and the Empress. There is so much abundant energy here. So you're going to flourish in this place, in this season. The flourishing here is, it's just bananas. But just be mindful of the pressures that you might be putting on yourself as you look around at other things. The Seven of Pentacles can sometimes be that comparison where you have a lot, but it feels like it's not enough. It could be better, something else, right? Especially with these two cards next to each other. And the divine is like, you're forgetting something. There's always more. There's always more. Sydney said, ooh, buy your home a plant gift. As an offering to yourself and to the home. Is there anything else? No, that's it. Make this new place, whether it's a physical place or like an emotional, spiritual, or energetic place, make it your home. Make it yours. Do it up. Don't hold back. This is your domain, so take up space there. Yeah, take up space. All right, y'all. I think we made it to the end of our list. Thank y'all for hanging out with me today. This was fun. I am going to have to do these more often, some more free and donation-based readings, because I like doing this. And like I said, sometimes the pick a cards are hard because I don't always know what it is. So also, if you have pick a card options, like things that you would like for me to do pick a cards on, because I do love doing those, drop them in the chat. Let me know, especially if you're a channel member. I really want to hear from you. So let me know what y'all want to see here on the channel, because I know I haven't been as active, but I want to change that. I am about to move through my own life transition soon. So I'm not sure when I'll be able to be back regular on this channel, but I want to show up as often as I can. And I had some time today, so I'm glad I could come on and hang out with y'all. I know, right? I did it. I did it. Thank y'all. Oh, hi, love. Hi, Mix Emmanuel. I'm so glad that you're here. You felt like that one was specifically for you. Listen, if you in the spirit, you'll catch something. You'll catch something for yourself, you know. Period. You know, I was thinking about the ancestral mothers before I started this live. Probably because of I was having a very hoodoo ass conversation with somebody, and the mothers came up. So yeah, maybe it's time to sit with the mothers. Yeah, for sure. Thank you, Imani. Thank you. It's so good to see y'all. I plowed through those. Yeah, I did. I wanted to make it fast, you know, make it a little fast, but you know, some of y'all actually had some more involved messages, but it was really fun. So I love y'all, and I hope that y'all will make sure that you are subscribed, make sure that you have your notifications on, because I have not been announcing these lives. I've just been going, I think I give like a 5 or 10 minute like warning, and then I'm on. The other day I just went live with no notice. So make sure you have those notifications on. Lemmy says those energies getting crossed like that is so interesting because of the messages given and to whom. My runner question was literally about a move. Oh, well, reach out and get it. Reach out and get it. I love that. And then Yasha says, thank you. You're so welcome. You're so welcome. That is funny. Actually, that's what I think I needed to hear. That happened in a pick a card recently, Lemmy. Where I was doing the pick a card, I was recording the pick a card, and it was chapter 2, but I said chapter 3. So when I was editing it, I switched them. And so I switched it. So there were a couple of people that was like, oh, I chose chapter 2, but then I listened to chapter 3, and chapter 3 was the one. And I said, your spirit is on point, because technically that's what it was. So in that particular one, it's interesting how people's intuition will know, there's something going on with these messages. So like, I feel like that might have also happened here tonight as well. I be saying it's a Freudian slip, slip of the lip, but reach out and catch it. Yeah, you caught it. Somebody else caught it too. They were like, yeah, there's something about that message that like, I heard 2, but I listened. It was like, oh, maybe not. But 3 hit, and it's because in editing, I switched them. Because I kept saying chapter 3, and I was like, damn, that must be chapter 3's message. But it was originally in the chapter 2 spot. Isn't that weird how that happens? But also, y'all be on point. Okay, so y'all it's a lot of movement. Do I need to do a pick a card on moves? A lot of people moving. It's springtime, huh? A lot of people trying to move. So I got one suggestion, ancestral mothers. So yeah, I will see what the ancestral mothers want to talk about. If they want to talk about something, like sometimes when I channel the mothers and the fathers, they want to talk about something specific. Other times it's like general messages, but sometimes like the mothers, like I know at one point we talked about the fathers. I think the fathers talked about like transitions. Yeah, time to repot, as Nikki said, time to move. Yeah, and sometimes they come through like, I want to speak about the changes happening in your life, or I want to speak about the new beginning in your life. So I need to see what they want to say. I miss doing those too. I used to do not every Sunday, but there are times when I would go live on a Sunday to talk about what's going on. It is Easter too. I did one for Easter. I think it was called Your Comeback Story. Comeback season. I did a talk with the cards about comeback season. Okay. So y'all saying Sunday sermons, y'all talking about possibly doing something on moving, something about messages from the ancestral mothers. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So it is a physical move. Okay. All right. Well, we give thanks to the ancestors. Yep, movement is afoot for a lot of folks. It's nice not to feel like you're the only one. Yeah, even for me, there's a lot of movement happening. So that's why I say I'm in the middle of my own transition. So we're excited. We're excited about what's to come. Well, y'all continue to drop those in a chat. I would love to see them so that when I'm ready to work, I have something to work with. I love y'all so much, and I'll talk to y'all real soon. Bye.